Hello and welcome. In this video, I soloed Nex with one item. I brought a Zaryte bow, potions, and a familiar. Now there's going to be some people who say that this isn't one item, it's one item with 50 potions. But I know that certain one itemers, they bring food as well as potions. But besides that, I'm just going to be talking the entire video. I'll put my main points in the description for those who aren't going to listen to it. I also will put an annotation on screen to skip to the end when I kill next. So there's a few video ideas I wanted to do for a while. There was the Dungeoneering guide. I've almost finished the Kiln guide. I'm just missing the 1-59 defense for peers. I've always been curious of what exactly is the drop rate for rare items like Dragon Claws, Bandos, Nexet, and even Sigils. So I wanted to do a video where I list down the drop ratio of certain items. But they'll probably take a lot of time to do, especially for Corp, where the drop ratio is like 1 in somewhere over 1,000. Now, I'm very fond of this idea, so if you think I should do it, leave a comment below saying that you would like to see this video. I still have to finish my annotation video on the fight kiln. It's kind of hard to do because the prayer pots required depends on your prayer level and as well as your DPS, so which also depends on what kind of weapons you have. Because a person with a rapier will do it a lot faster than somebody with like a whip. I could probably do the budget kiln section really quick, but there's also this funny comment where in the annotation video, some people are leaving a comment saying that I skip carols. Carols? How do you say it? Carols? But basically, I go from Nex Armor and then I skip carols and then go to Black D'hide. Now, I said Black D'hide after because it has the same offensive but just less mage defense. But with the kiln, your defense doesn't matter because you can safe spot. Well, not safe spot. You still have to pray, but as long as you're praying the right prayer, you're only gonna get damaged by what they hit through your prayer for waves 1 to 36. Now looking back, it seems I've made quite a lot of fight kiln videos. I guess I kind of lost track. I was trying to make it so that my channel is mostly based on content. Like I'm not too eager for the idea where I make videos where I'm just talking and there's nothing actually going on in the video. Like the few videos before this, it was just really quick, straight to the point, which is what I want. I want videos that are often straight to the point or highly detailed in information. Because sometimes when somebody searches for a guide on YouTube, they often want it straight to the point. They don't want extra information that isn't related to the topic. Although I wouldn't say that I make the best guides. Like my first attempt at the fight kiln guide, I wasn't looking at the perspective of a peer where if you're taking mage attacks, they actually hit pretty hard. So sometimes I'm thinking of the mindset from a maxed account where you probably won't take much damage if you're praying mage and a ranger is attacking you. But I think I did better on the second fight kiln guide. Oh, I also forgot to mention that, let's see, I'm missing the one defense guide, the speed kiln guide. I was thinking I could do a hybrid and tribrid method. You know, hybrid for people who use turmoil and a tribrid for people who have rigor. If you're interested in a hybrid and tribrid, tell me in the comment section below. I'll be able to do both, but I'm not sure when I can get those out. I've been thinking of a few video ideas where from the comments I had somebody asking how do I remember all of the monsters and where to stand on each wave for the kiln. I actually have a list of all the monsters and then specific spots for like certain waves, maybe like 26. Around like wave 24 to 28, the lures get a little mixed around. It's not consistent like wave 1 to 20 where if you stand south at the L-shaped rock, you're pretty much that's the entire lure for waves 1 to 20. But I don't want to upload a video just of like a picture and me explaining over it. But then if I put it in the description, not everybody's gonna see it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do there. Another idea was a written guide of the fight kiln. Now the description of the video only has like 5,000 word limit. So I was thinking either I would have to explain the fight kiln in 5,000 words, or I could make a Runescape forum post and have a quick link in the description as well as the quick find code for the forums. For those who aren't that eager to clicking links, they could just click on, they could copy the quick find code and then search that on the forums. I think I'll just be like going over different sections of guide, like maybe switching from Dungeoneering to PVM to Kiln, so that it's not all cluttered into one like I did earlier. Also, for the Dungeoneering guide, I was thinking, should I start from highest to lowest level bosses or lowest to high? So that would be warp to frozen or frozen to warp, or should I do more like start with occult where most people are around that level? Oh, while I'm on the topic of guides, there's gonna be some people who might ask for a Nex solo guide. The thing about a Nex solo is it is very complex. Like for Wave 35 in the fight kill, I did a 4-step guide that is the safest method for doing Wave 35, and there are still a lot of people who were not able to do that. So if I were to do a guide, it'd be very complex. But besides the complexity of it, it would not help the next prices. The next prices are already low enough. It's such bad money now. Well, bad. It's not the best. Like the fight kiln is decent cash. It could even be better cash than next, depending on how hard it is to find a team. And then even that team, it depends on the quality of the team. Do they know what they're doing? Are they gonna hit the siphon? Are they keeping their stats up, or are they not being potted? Do they even have overload? Now it's been over a year, and I'm sure. Well, I'm not sure, but the foreign teams, they should be better than they were at the start. Now, I've done foreign teams a while, and there's just going to be that one team where there's this one guy who just doesn't know what to do and he just does everything wrong, which kind of kills the teamwork and would kind of make you want to quit the foreign team and join a clan. And the thing about Nex is it's pretty much a overload requirement. If you don't have overload, you're better off doing like some other PVM, maybe Arma or Bandos. But if you're interested for a next guide, tell me in the comment sections below. And I'm always looking for feedback. If you have a guide suggestion, challenge suggestion, anything, you could contact me either in-game through private message. I can't say that I'll be able to respond to everybody because if usually when I log on I get a lot of messages and it might just get lost in all the messages I get. But if you send that again in a few hours, I should be able to see it. Usually after a few hours I don't get that much messages. But if you PM me when I'm AFK, I might not see it. Or if I'm going from the lobby to in-game, it doesn't cross over and I might not be able to read the message. That's the first method of contacting me. If you want a real-time response, this would be how you would get it. Another way to contact me would be leaving a comment on a video. I often go through them each day. I'm not sure when, but I do often go through them at some point in the day. The third method would be to send me a private message on YouTube. This way of contacting me would almost always guarantee a response, but it may take me some time to respond there. So the idea for this challenge, I forgot exactly how it came up, but I was doing Dungeoneering with this guy, and he was asking about maybe a next solo guide, but I didn't really want to do it because the prices are kind of bad, and it would be really hard to make it so that the average RuneScape player would be able to understand. But I think he did mention that even if I were to make a guide, it would be aimed at towards people who have like maybe a 450 mil bank where they would be able to afford Pernix. But then I came up with the idea that you don't actually need that. All you need is a weapon that can shoot 10 steps away, which is like a hand cannon, a magic sighted bow. Zaryte bow is probably the best because of the damage cap. And there's probably a few more ranged weapons, but those are the main three I remember. So feel free to contact me in game or on YouTube. If you take time out of your day to ask me a question, it deserves a response. Especially if you have a question on the kiln. I can be very helpful on that topic. So I like the idea of annotations on a video where if done properly, you could practically simulate gameplay. So this would help for maybe TDs where you gotta switch your prayer often. Then there is Thunders, the guy in Dungeoneering requires like he's on floor 45 to 47, and you gotta pray melee and run behind the pillar when he uses his special attack. Now I like bosses where it could be like completely safe as long as you're doing the right thing. Like Thunderous, where if you pray melee, he hits zeros, but then if you're not melee distance to him, he will mage you, which hits really hard. He also has his Stomp feature and his healing. Then there's Warped Gulliga, which is practically a Jad. I'm not sure if most people. I don't think most people notice. No, there's a good amount of people who notice that Warped Gulliga, if you pray the appropriate prayers, it will hit 0. But this thing is harder than Jad because the time you get to switch prayers is even less than Jad's attack. Now these monsters, they require tactic, which is something I feel RuneScape should have more. Not where it's like Bandos, you attack, you pray melee, and just attack them. That's it. Also, a weird thing is some people are saying that they can only hear it on their left ear when they're using headphones. The weird thing is I'm recording this, it says stereo, 2 inputs, but I'm not sure how that it's coming out as only one mono. Anyway, I think that's enough rambling. I'm gonna just have this last part. It's gonna be what live commentary. I think I was with my friend Josh when I was doing this. This took like 8 tries to get. I died like I got comboed by I was brewed up to 117 HP, and I got dropped by prison and a combo from the mage and melee. I could, if you guys want me to upload the blooper videos, I'll do that later. Just tell me in the comment sections. I'm not. It's up to you guys. If you guys want to see the blooper, I only have about 3 because I kind of rage deleted the clips where I died, and then I afterwards I thought it might be funny if people did want to see this. It would be kind of funny seeing me die. Yeah. So I'm gonna cut it into live commentary. 0.
Come on.
0. Jump to the center. Jump to the center.
Dead yet?
No. Overload ran out. Wow, I used my last overload. 100 EXP. Got it. Yes.
What's the drop?
Ah, sad. Wait, what is it? Renewal ores. Sad.
Grass.
Solo Nex with 1 item. Yeah. Okay. I had how many brews is that? Okay, that's 8 brews, 5 restores, a Sanfew restore, and I just ran out. I ran out of my last overload. It's awesome.
Next time.
Yeah. All right. Wait, next HP is.
It heals while you do it, though. You gotta remember that.
Okay, now I want to talk about if you would consider this actually one anime. Now, yes, I brought pots, but I don't think it would be possible to do it without pots or a familiar. Now, it might be possible if you maybe bring Pernix and stuff so you have HP boosting gear with a unicorn. That might be possible. But because Nex damages you when you're under her, that damage makes it not possible to do it on just 990 HP alone with any kind of weapon. She also does a cough attack which drains your prayers, so after smoke phase you're practically 0 prayer. So if I were to truly one item Nex, I would require at least a familiar to heal me or Excalibur. And of course some prayer potions because I can't last the full smoke phase without going down to 0 prayer. But if they remove the damage that you receive while being under Nex, then it would be possible to one item Nex. But until then, this is all I have. So tell me what you think about it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.